honest, shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the tailor.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
Welcome to another start of the Screen Squad podcast.
See, I didn't do it.
No,
I
I
didn't
know
do
you
it.
didn't. I know you didn't. And I thank you for that. Thank you for doing
Right.
it. I want to preface. That's the
Preface.
Stop trying to be fancy.
word. I want to preface this episode by saying, this is a tribute episode. We recently lost somebody to COVID.
Episodes.
We lost our pops.
Yeah, to COVID. So these next few movies are going to be more tribute to the movies that he liked to watch, because he did introduce us to like tech and stuff, and he was he's the first person to adopt Laserdisc. I remember that. Laserdisc.
I think the only one.
Surround sound. So
He was big on sound.
yeah, he was big on sound, big on watching movies on whatever format came out new. So.
That explains us.
Yeah, these new episodes next couple episodes or few episodes are going to be in his honor. So just want to say thank you and miss you, and let's talk about Clash of the Titans. Not make this too sad.
Yeah, I know.
So like always on the panel today, I'm Vinny,
Oh, I exist. I got Ozzy.
And I'm Edgar.
and
I was like, man, I almost didn't want to introduce myself.
You exist?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
he's dense,
Yeah.
so he has to exist.
I matter.
You're a lot of matter.
I'm
That's what you
I'm
are.
gray matter.
And very dense.
Yeah, yeah. No, so we are
Dense
talking.
in the way he means dense by stupid.
Sure. Even yeah, you're also dunce.
Yeah.
So we are going to be talking about the OG Clash of the Titans, not that. Is it Louis Leterrier that did the? It was an okay remake with.
It's an okay remake.
With
It's not that bad.
with Taken and Voldemort and the Terminator and the Avatar.
The Avatar.
Avatar, yeah. Which, where's
What's
his
his name?
career
Sam
now? Sam Worthington.
Rockwell?
Sam Worthington.
Yeah.
And his dog Spot?
Who's not in movies anymore, I guess, right?
I just showed my age on that one. There you
The
go.
tiger?
Huh?
You mean Cal Worthington?
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
dog Spot. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If you wanna get a car, go
Way to
see
ruin the
Cal.
joke.
Yeah. I have to.
I used to think it said pussy cow for some reason forever, and then I was like, oh, it says ghosty cow.
Because
I was way off.
It just makes sense with your love of Pornhub
I know.
and all things adult oriented.
First of all,
We should
Premier membership.
we should send you to AVN and report back.
That'd be dope, but I'd get more than just COVID over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. No, but
I get,
we are.
I get contact STDs. Crazy.
Ugh.
It's true. You do look like Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Now,
you
not
are gonna
then.
you are gonna go to jail then too.
I'm
Pretty
oh
soon.
wow.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. If
we
you
are-
knew then what I know now.
But we are talking about the old school Ray. It's Ray Harryhouse, right? Ray
Produced
Harryhausen.
by.
Yeah, with the special effects wizard. For back in those days, those special effects were
Still garbage.
cutting edge. No, they're not. They weren't garbage.
They were still
There's-
I
garbage.
love those. I
there's
love
a-
those.
there's
Oh
a
no.
charm.
Hey, no one said that they hate it. I'm just saying it. It's like you can't say it looks
Well,
real.
now.
No, yeah.
You even then you can say, wow, it
No.
looks so real. No, it looks like someone said, all right, pause here. Let's put this camera on this claymation stuff, and
No,
then like
but
we'll find
then-
we'll like put
but-
two cells
But
over
they're
each
the,
other.
but they're the ones that kind of did the balance between CG and mixing the human at the same time. Because look at Calabas. You have a stop motion monster, and then you have a guy in makeup. And obviously, it's not seamless because the claymation Calabas looks very lizard-like and horse-facey, and then the guy looks, not like that.
Wait, is that what Sarah Jessica Parker is?
Yeah, they just got her.
Ella
I did
Buff.
not know she was. Damn,
She's been in movies for that long.
she's advanced.
Yeah. No, but there is a certain charm to
Speaking
this,
of
to
that,
this
Sex and the
movie.
City, new one coming out, huh?
Another
Nice.
one? What is it, like the Golden Girls age? Like
I think they're relying
it's
on the
just- it's-
Golden Girls.
They're just taking an
Did they-
episode of Golden Girls and making it into a 2-hour-long movie.
Are they
Thank
getting
you
the
for
mannequin back?
having- Huh?
Are they getting the mannequin back?
I don't think
Kim
so.
Cattrall?
Only
I
one
know
over,
the other three are signed up for it, but not her.
unless they
Yeah.
kill her off somehow.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can figure if they don't like her. But I thought they all liked each other again.
Oh no,
I
they.
don't think she doesn't like Sarah.
Oh well.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. I don't watch.
I'm not even gonna
I've
watch it.
I've never seen.
Why do you
the
bring
sh-
it up?
I've
I'm
never
not
seen
even
the
gonna
show.
watch it.
You're gonna watch it. Shut up. You're gonna
I'm-
watch it.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't even watch the original.
Yeah, I've never seen the show and I've never seen
Fucking
the movie.
liar,
So.
liar, liar.
Sure.
I was poor. I didn't have HBO.
I'm not a girl in New York City. This isn't Gossip Girl. But
Yeah,
again,
you're by yourself on that one.
no. But again, this isn't like this movie. There's a charm to it. You have Laurence Olivier. You have Professor
Zeus.
you have Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. What's her name? Maggie
Smith?
Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie Smith. You have
And as
Harry-
who? As Andromeda? No.
Andromeda is the other. Is somebody I don't
Is the
know.
girl.
Yeah,
Is
she's Calabas's mom.
Yeah.
Dia, something like that.
Amadeus.
That's a good movie.
She's a goddess.
Yeah.
Goddess Dionysus, something like that.
After the
Dionysus.
girl,
You mean Dionysus?
Ursula?
Something. She's the
This
bad guy.
poor
She is a bad guy. in
unfortunate
this movie.
soul.
Ursula, I forget her last name. She played
Ursula Kitt.
Aphrodite. She's a Bond girl. She's in Doctor No.
Bond.
Did she die yet?
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
I don't do. You do research, not me.
I'm pretty
I don't do
sure
research, that's him.
anyone in the Bond movies are dead.
Have you seen me
because at
type?
this point, there are no more Bond movies. There hasn't been a Bond movie in a long
Soon.
time. And at this point, if they even release that Bond movie, I think the hype has died down so much that I don't
On
really
every
care.
movie.
I don't really care. I didn't like Skyfall. The only one I'll go back, and the only one I liked of those movies was Casino Royale.
You and I Scepter?
Which one?
Scepter.
No, Spectre. You mean
Sure, why not?
Spectre.
We'll do that.
Spectre?
Sceptre.
Spectre?
I got you
Yeah,
know,
no.
weird hair brain thing.
Not at all.
Dense.
Not at all. I think the only one that was
stupid.
the only one that I think to me the only one that was a lot of fun was Casino Royale. It just
That's really good.
It was just well
It
done.
introduced you to Rip Daniel Craig
But it just was well done.
in his blue speedo short.
The rest of them
thingy or
are like
whatever.
I think it's just too convoluted stories. I mean, again, this is coming off of GoldenEye and
well,
Pierce
spy
Brosnan's
stories
horrible.
are supposed to be like very intertwined and
how no
like
look at
like
Captain America: Winter Soldier. It's not too intertwined. It's easy to kind of understand, and it's well done. That to me feels on par with Casino Royale. The rest of them, not so much.
I mean it's a spy story just dumbed down. That's what it is. But it works really
I
well.
like a dumbed down spy story.
Yeah, because you're dumb.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I got it too.
But back to
Hey.
the Clash of the Titans, we have you have Harry
Baby
Hamlin.
togas.
You have Harry Hamlin as Perseus. You don't have Sam Worthington. Although Harry Hamlin's acting in this isn't too much because I don't think he doesn't speak too much in this movie.
It's not that
doesn't
the
carry
acting is
monologues
bad. It's just the way it's written and it's expected to be performed for some reason. Like we are Greeks, we are geese.
But everyone else has an accent except for Harry Hamlin.
Oh yeah, no,
and
it's,
Burgess.
Yeah,
Burgess Meredith.
and Mick,
God
Mighty Mick,
damn you, penguin!
Mighty Mick.
Get up, you son of a bitch.
And Perseus is
Because
kind
Mickey
of,
loves you.
and Perseus is kind of like whatever about the special armor that he got from the gods because he loses the helmet, and then you have then they have to replace it with Bubo,
Booba. R2D2.
who wasn't in the remake, but he was in the sequel to the remake.
What are you talking about?
The owl. He wasn't in the remake to Clash of the Titans, but he was in the he was in the sequel to the remake.
They show him for a few seconds because when Perseus is digging through that chest and he pulls out Bubo and he goes, "What is this?" And they're like, "Leave that behind."
And then he's also in the sequel. I just remember him in the sequel.
Yeah, I prefer the story
With
in the
Hephaestus.
Percy Jackson movie.
I think the Percy Jackson movies were, even though they were geared towards kids, they were well done.
They're pretty good,
It's
man.
essentially the
I'll-
same. It is the same story. It is
Yeah,
exactly
the
the
first-
same
the
story.
first
It's
one,
Clash
Lightning
of the
Thief.
Titans. That's all it is. It's Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
But I like these kind of movies, like when they take place in Greek mythology. That's why I think I enjoy like the God of War games. I really enjoy those. I just like a lot of stuff that's rooted in Greek mythology, like Minotaur. I liked when they had the Hercules, the Legendary Journeys. I thought those shows. Those shows.
I like the Sinbad the Sailor movies. The Sinbad movies with the same kind of CG.
Yeah, it was still
Jason and the
Ray
Argonauts.
Harryhausen. Jason
those-
and the Argonauts.
yeah.
I love that one.
That
That's
one.
my
Those
Those
favorite.
things are so dope.
Yeah, and you still see the
Wires?
like-
Yeah.
No. You still feel like the Ray Harryhouse style type of the way they did special effects, because sometimes like even in Army of Darkness, you see the skeletons. And it's
Yeah.
still similar. It's still stop motion, and it's like some of them. So it's like
That's not Ray, is it?
no, I don't. I think it's Greg Nicotero and his team.
Wow.
They did that one. But you have like you still see the effect that the Ray Harryhausen type of style of like movies and special effects, like that kind of stuff travel to other movies, because anytime you see special effects, they always have to hark back to that King Kong. King Kong, you have the old school King Kong to the
black and white
remake.
one?
Yeah, and then you have the remake. You have the Peter Jackson stuff, and they still use some of that stuff as visual aids. So you see how this movie did affect the future, because without this one, you wouldn't have all that other special effects.
I mean, the future.
Well, Harryhausen was talking about how George Lucas and Spielberg and what's his name, Cameron, love his movies or his special effects.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said.
They're big
again,
fans of
there-
Clash with the Titans and all
Yeah,
that.
and then there's something to be said about this movie that is it is very enjoyable. It is campy fun, and
Very
it's- and-
kid friendly,
yeah,
except
well, I
for
mean,
the
except
nudity.
nudity.
Yeah.
Very kid friendly, except for the graphic
water?
nudity that they show.
Yeah.
No, but it is enjoyable. It's cheesy, and it's not like trying to be funny. It's enjoyable. It's one of those movies you could put on and really watch and just enjoy yourself for the 90 minutes that it's on.
I got yelled at for watching Bachelor Party with Tommy, and yeah, it's just
Why would you watch Bachelor Party with Tommy?
because he likes horses, donkeys. I mean, so it's fine.
You just put on a Sarah Jessica Parker movie and you're good to go.
She's too veiny.
You just
Oh,
put
what
on
about
Girls Just
Shrek?
Wanna
Why
Have
don't you just
Fun.
put Shrek on?
I didn't want to deal with the whole Mike Myers voice.
Not
thing.
yet, not yet. At least he's too
Yeah.
young. He's too young for Shrek.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's-
Why? He's just
he's
gonna
a-
look at the cartoon.
He's old enough. Oh no,
He's old enough for Bachelor Party,
he's,
but too young for Shrek.
He's a
won't
little
get the
out
jokes.
there right now.
Yeah, because of you. if you look at what kind of movies you're making him watch.
He's like, oh shit, poop.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
it's no bueno.
it's hilarious though.
No, but I mean, if we talk about the similarities, the remake was vastly different than this one. It didn't have the charm and like the way I liked the way they still used, like when you see the gods of Olympus, you see Zeus, you see everyone, and it is like drowned out in like white glow. That's they kept that.
I
But
like the Hades character.
Yeah, but other than
In the
that,
new one.
yeah, other than that, they really didn't use anything from the first one, because the Calabas story is different.
But you like Ralph Fiennes?
Yeah, he liked
Yeah.
Voldemort. Like in this,
I mean, they still have the Kraken. They still have Andromeda.
yeah, but
The
they
gods
changed-
still get mad because they're comparing her beauty.
Yeah, and then but in this one,
Medusa.
Zeus gets mad because in the original Zeus gets mad because the king casts off Perseus and his mom, and then she lives and she raises him, but she ends up dying, and then her dying wish is for him bring prosperity or something like that. Bring honor.
Huh?
Bring honor to his family. I don't remember.
Which
I
one?
know.
In the
I,
new one?
No, in the
remake?
In this one, because his mom is dead by the time he's older. Because he mention that his mom is passed.
No, I don't remember that. I just remember he falls asleep and then they pick him up and put him somewhere else.
Yeah, but he mentioned something about honoring mom or something like. I don't know what he said.
By the way, that was creepy.
That's the power of the gods, bro. They should have
It's
gave him
like,
some ambrosia.
What happened? Man, he's a light sleep. He's a heavy sleeper, I think. Is it light or heavy?
Heavy.
You?
Alright. No, yeah,
Heavy.
my
definite.
balls.
No. That's
Dude, I sat on my balls the other day and it hurt. like
Relax,
hell.
Mr. Belvedere.
Holy crap!
wow.
I rolled over on my balls when I was getting out of my car the other day. It sucked, dude. It's like, oh damn.
It's because you have to roll to get out of places, right?
Yeah, I was like, no. Like I literally put my leg out and then as I moved the other leg, I just squished it and it hurt like hell.
Squished it. You only have one?
No, I squished righty.
Oh.
Sucked.
Eeh. Well, that's
Well,
that's what you have to. But don't say anything. No, but again, this like yes, you have the differences.
balls, I know.
You have the differences between the original. You have different and the vast differences because in the they really geared the remake towards like more of a action movie, where this is not. This movie is more akin to just a fantasy, just very much like Legend. It's just telling Perseus' story without the necessity of over action in this movie. And I think that again leads to the charm and the enjoyability of this movie. It's not bombarded with extreme action, but you still have the witches. You still have like the lore. You have Calabas. You have monsters.
Yeah, they focus on other characters
Yeah.
actually existing, not just a scenery.
Yeah, not from taking from here. Then and what's gonna transition me from this scene to this scene is an action scene. That's what the sequel felt like. Although the sequel is enjoyable in its own right because the remake. The remake is enjoyable in its own right because it's an action movie and because they just took the Clash of the Titans name, the story, and then everything in between is just action. This one doesn't need it. It's carried by the way it's filmed, the story, and it's just engaging. Even though it is old and there is cheese because of how old it is. Because obviously, anytime you watch something very old like this, you're gonna say, "Okay, well, this is super cheesy," but it's enjoyable.
Both are better than Gods of Egypt.
I haven't seen that one.
You still haven't seen it?
No.
We
so
talked about
bad.
it already.
Yeah, but I
Briefly.
haven't seen it. I
garbage.
think I've seen clips of it, but isn't that like they're aliens or something like that? Isn't it like in like a type
It's
of
just
Star
garbage.
Wars?
Just put it out there. It's
I'm
garbage.
gonna watch it now. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch.
Oh, so you'll probably like it.
Yeah, probably. It has
Mandy Moore in it.
no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I know.
Because I would know.
I get her emails.
No, it
I mean, because
Andy
I
Moore.
it has what's her name? It has, what's
Wait,
his
that's the
name?
choreographer.
It has Leonidas,
Damn it.
Right? It has Leonidas.
Leonidas.
Who's that?
Gerard Butler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick in the chest. We literally have that in the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, and the guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know his name.
One of the twins.
Yeah, the dude.
Oh, Jamie Lannister.
Yeah,
Cool.
Jamie Lannister.
Mano de Oro.
Yeah.
Roberto Duran.
Yeah. That
Oh
guy.
no, Piedra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manos de
Hands of Stone,
Piedros.
Hands of Stone, Hands of Stone.
No,
no,
no one remembers that.
no, but overall, like
All right, fuck you guys.
overall, I can see like I remember watching this movie a long time ago when I was a kid, and I've seen it a bunch of times since. And every time I watch it, it's one of those where like, oh, if it's on, I'll finish watching it because it is enjoyable to watch. And
It's also reminiscent to our childhood
and
too.
it's not one of those movies that they all constantly
Yeah.
show on TV anymore.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that it just reminds you of our childhood. At the same time, it's one of those things that we remembered we liked back then.
Yeah,
It's still enjoyable.
That still holds up today.
Yeah. I mean,
It does hold up. I mean, in my opinion, it still holds up because
the
it's not
movie's
a movie that
enjoyable still,
it still
but
holds
holding
up.
up is like,
It still holds up to me. I mean, it has
especially with
it
that
has-
payphone in the background.
it has
Crazy.
everything it has everything it needs in this movie. Like everything you need in a movie. It has acting. It has
Tiny togas,
story. Not just that.
The
It has,
tiny togas.
has
dude.
brief-
It's
has-
weird. It's
has
like
brief
hey,
nudity.
those things.
It has.
I can see your
monsters.
balls, bro.
It has monsters. It has everything.
Obsession much?
Yeah. I mean, I can't wear those. Imagine me sitting on my balls then. Damn. You'll see the reddening of it. It's all crazy. Sorry. Just we're talking about, tiny togas and exposed testicles.
Okay, cool. But again, like I said, I think this movie still holds up because it's still enjoyable to watch, and I'm sure you could put it on for a kid, minus the nudity, and they would
Yeah,
enjoy
he
it.
wouldn't care.
No, they would. They'd enjoy it because it's the fantasy.
Oh no,
of
no,
it.
no, no.
You
I'm saying Tommy wouldn't care about the nudity.
Yeah, but you have because he doesn't know. But you have you
Oh,
have
he goes,
you have a,
"Oops."
you have a you have a you have a you have a horse. You have a flying horse. You have Pegasus. You have monsters. You have a giant monster because you have that. You have a charismatic looking leader or lead. Even though
Harry Hamlin's jawline.
yeah,
Well, insane.
even though he's garbage with keeping his armor, because that's a dope helmet. I don't know. He's dumb for losing it, and he's just carrying it like a football.
He's like, but I'm pretty.
he's just
Is it just me or did he look like a handsome Squidward?
he looks
That's
like-
just
he does look-
you.
he does look like handsome Squidward back then. He got that young. I think that's how they modeled handsome Squidward. That's why after Harry Hamlin. But I mean, this movie does have a lot. I mean, that's why if you would have had if you had this movie, look, put it this way: if you would have had this movie, and then had this type of character, and then added action, a lot more action, you would have had a better Clash of the Titans.
I was thinking about it right now.
They just
but
tried to make that one too gritty and too actiony. And
if
summer
you were to
blockbuster.
change Harry Hamlin in this movie to another actor and have it still be the same movie, who do you think it would be?
John Stamos.
He's
Oh,
Greek.
Justice.
He is Greek.
Uh huh.
That-
That's
that
the
man's
only thing.
gorgeous,
That's the only
too.
person I would put in any type of Clash of the Titans movie. Is
Like
John Stamos.
replace Harry Hamlin with David Hasselhoff. Looks the same. Looks the same.
No, David Hasselhoff is way taller
Well, yeah,
and jigglier.
but-
Like
huh?
in this movie, Harry Hamlin at least is somewhat cut. Nothing jiggles. Like when you watch Baywatch, supposedly when Hasselhoff at his prime, everything is jiggly.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of that, I still like when I turn on my TV, I go straight to that Baywatch channel on the Samsung Plus.
Because that's all you watch. The Baywatch.
That's
channel.
it. It's I'd rather have that on than random news or Samsung pick something for me. I'm like, yeah, it's just on. Screw it. I'm like, hey, I remember that episode.
Yeah. Because you used to watch Baywatch a lot.
Yeah, Baywatch was awesome back then. The acting is garbage, but
Yeah,
still,
I
you
just
go,
I realized it because I saw a couple episodes. Their acting's garbage.
it's horrible.
Everyone's garbage.
But there's some good-looking people in it. Like there's even on the near the end of the Baywatch run, they had a guy named Logan. It was like, that's a gorgeous
The
dude.
Australian dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you knew.
I know
I'm
who
not
Logan is. Come on now.
And that's
Baywatch.
when they introduced him is when they started Baywatch Nights. It's like, where'd you get this car? It belongs to a detective agency. I'll tell you about it later. It's so dumb. Remember Baywatch Nights?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was so bad. But whatever.
It's
Go
not as
on.
good as Saved by the Bell: The College Years.
Hey, you leave that alone.
I liked it. I don't know what you're talking about. I like it. Led to the Wedding in Vegas movie.
Talk about garbage.
How dare you? They reunited Jesse Spano with the group at the end.
Yeah, but that was like,
The college years.
like pre-Showgirls.
Post Showgirls.
Is it post?
That was post Showgirls.
Oh, okay. The reason why she was in Vegas then, I guess.
Yeah,
It was already there.
Yeah.
that's how it's linked. That's the link. It's all a universe. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's gross.
Yeah, don't do that. Speaking of the Kraken, when I saw the Kraken, you know what it reminded me of? Did you ever watch Jeepers Creepers?
The movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Kraken looks a lot like the creep from Jeepers Creepers. That's what he reminds me of.
I don't know. See, I gotta look that up now.
Yeah. Wow. Now you're doing research.
That's what he.
Hey,
that's
it's
what the Kraken.
it's
looks
a
like.
picture, bro. It's a picture.
No, but that's what
Let
the
me see
Kraken
it.
look like.
I want to see you type though.
I'm not doing it on the computer. Sure.
Oh, so it means that he still can't type. He's real horrible with typing.
You know, I agree. I agree.
He looks like the Kraken.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
It's because
Oh,
that's
look it
not
up.
what he was looking at.
No, I know it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I
He
agree.
couldn't figure out how to
Oh,
spell.
no,
The,
sir.
he couldn't figure out how to spell Kraken, so he was like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
On the camera?
Yeah.
Hmm?
No, but he did like I could see again. It's like this movie does have like, it is just enjoyable. It is campy, cheesy. It is old school, and it's just a lot of fun. And
Looks bad. Acts good.
It's just something that we watched
Yeah.
when we were young, that we were introduced by,
yeah, but I
introduced to by, you know.
But I know that there's people. If
Fantasy.
you bring up like Clash of Titans, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, the Kraken." People know this movie. That's the thing. People know this movie because it is a classic. It is a classic.
It is, but no, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, I think Liam Neeson being in the other one kind of gets everybody going, oh, I know who Liam
Yeah.
Neeson is.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about this one.
They know who Harry Hamlin is. They should.
Nobody knows.
No.
He was married to Lisa Rinna. That's all I
Yeah.
remember now.
And they got plastic surgery together.
I don't think he needed it because he was.
No, he didn't.
Because look at him, like from back then, he was still had the butthole chin, and the big lips. He looked like Calabas.
Cleft chin.
He did have Calabas's lips.
And cheekbones.
Yeah. So he didn't really. They just modeled Calabas after a botched operation. That's what it looks like from somebody from the show Botched.
Oh, wow.
That's what Calabas looks like. No, but this movie will always and
Hold a place in our hearts.
Oh yeah, always. And then I remember
Yes.
when they released it, like a special edition with the book, like on on Blu-ray. They finally released it on Blu-ray. Is it in 4K yet? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's just 10,
It's just an HD.
just HD.
Doesn't look bad though.
No. But I
Can
remember
it
when
look worse?
I remember when they released. Yeah, it can look worse if you watch
Yeah.
it on VHS.
Oh.
It looks real
Yeah.
bad.
VHS.
But I remember the Blu-ray release came with a book that had a bunch of stuff on it, and they even have a documentary on Ray Harryhausen, like the special effects, and they talk about, Clash of the Titans. They talk about all the stuff that he contributed.
It was his last one, I think.
Probably. He wasn't.
I think it was his last one.
He was a very old dude at that point.
Yeah.
But
Estaba viejo.
But I recommend I do recommend this movie to be watched, and then if you do want to watch just this same movie with just a lot of action. I mean, not the same movie, but this movie with a lot of action, because there are changes. Because in the remake, Calabas is technically
Perseus'
stepdad.
stepdad.
Yeah, and then he gets struck by lightning by Zeus after he casts off Perseus and his mom. His
And
mom
is given
dies.
power by Hades.
Yeah, and his mom does die,
Yeah.
and then he's raised by fishermen.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
He's a sailor.
And they die.
And then they get killed by Hades.
Yeah.
Hades just kills everyone in this movie. In that
Yeah,
movie.
that guy's bad luck.
Yeah. Hades
He's very
takes the
bad.
place of Dame Maggie
He's like,
Smith.
yeah, I mean, I'll help you out.
That's pretty much what happens is they didn't use
But
Maggie
no-
Smith anymore.
Nobody plays a better Hades than James Woods.
James Woods. Yeah. Even though it's animated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There is no other Hades. Who else plays
No.
Hades other than Voldemort and James Woods? That's it.
Sexy Jesus,
Who's Sexy Jesus?
Hamlet too. What's his name? Oh God.
But from Percy Jackson?
Yeah. Hey.
Nah, no.
No.
The Hades in Percy Jackson is not the same as the Hades in Hercules or in the remake of Clash of the Titans.
The Hades and Hercules is my favorite.
Because he's just quick. Because it is just James Woods.
My favorite Disney villain.
I'm still a Gaston man myself.
Because he stabs the beast. He
'Cause he's
technically
dense.
kills. He technically kills. And he can't read. Makes sense. It's starting to make sense. Uh-huh. Dear.
Bell.
Uh-huh. Well, on that note, this has been an episode. This has been a good episode. I like talking about it.
I don't know if it's been good, but it's been an episode.
Yeah. Talk about my balls more.
Yeah.
That shit suck, bro.
I don't want to hear any more about it though. Can you not bring that up anymore?
God.
Please. I'm doing something. Mom told me not to be mean to you anymore. She wants me to be nicer to you, so I'm trying not to blow up. But you're making it really hard not to. You're doing this on
Gross.
purpose. You do this on purpose because you want me to blow up, and that's the worst part. Is I can't. I'm trying to.
I don't wanna
respect the
be
wishes.
mad, but
trying to
you're making me
respect
mad.
the wishes. Respect the wishes.
I can't make everybody happy.
Yeah. So please stop trying. You're trying to goad me into like snapping at you, and I don't want to. Because it seeps into everything else in my life, and then I have to snap at you all the time. I don't want to do that anymore. I have make promises. And I want to keep those promises.
Gonna light some sage and
Smoke a big bag of weed, play some bongos, and just relax.
all right.
But yep, that's Clash of the
JKL,
Titans.
just keep living.
Clash of the Titans. I do recommend. It's a fun watch, and it's a lot of fun.
If you watch shitty animation with a good movie and actually enjoy it, yeah, it's a movie to watch.
The
The
CG
what?
fights, the what's it called? The claymation
Toys?
What are they called?
Stop motion.
The stop motion animation fights were pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, even now it's still hard to get those right. They don't stop
Yeah.
motion fights don't look good unless it's
They
stop
got it,
motion against
but they
stop
got it right
motion.
for Jason and the Argonauts.
What is it with you and Jason and the Argonauts, man? It's like
It's a great movie, bro. That the skeleton fight.
Dark-
Come on, watch it.
Army of
Watch that
Darkness.
fight and then
Army of
compare it to the
Darkness and then
fights in
Army of Darkness and then talk.
better than
Yeah,
Army
thank
of
you.
Darkness
how
too.
dare you, Army of
you're
Darkness.
an asshole.
Nobody told you to be nice to people, right?
Seriously. Just trying to-
I'm never nice to people.
just trying to.
Never lost.
Not even to your brothers.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. And again, this has been in remembrance of our father.
Wow.
Thank you guys. And yep, there's still no respect, even if it's a somber episode on Ozzy's part. There's still no respect for anything. But thank you guys for tuning
And
in.
people
and watching.
mourn differently. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, like
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Vinny.
this is Ozzy.
And Edgar.
We'll see you guys next
Dude,
week.
ice packs directly on testicles sucks, dude. Just you gotta like, just good. It gets too cold.
All right.